Hey guys, it's Shane, how you doing? Welcome back down to the workshop. So we're going to be carrying on with the rapier build in this video, so this is part 3. This one we're going to be glue coating and latexing. We'll also put the black coat and the silver coat on, and then the final part will be painting and varnishing. So our rapier is all built and ready to go, so we're going to glue coat it and then we can latex it. Now we've got to glue coat it because latex doesn't like to stick to just foam. The surface is now nice and smooth after a heat seal. We literally went over it with a heat gun just to make sure all the surface is now nice and closed off. So the glue coat just gives it that little bit of texture that latex can bind onto. So that's going to be our first part as we get started. So if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button. You'll be alerted when I go live with new stuff. Any questions or you want me to go over things in more detail, please let me know in the comments below. You can also see all my social media stuff below, and if you want to help me out and the channel out, please go over to Patreon and help me out there. Okay guys, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, so to do the glue coat we're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a nice new chip brush, nice and clean. We're going to need some of this thinner. Now you don't have to use just this thinner, but this is the best stuff I've found, which is the Lycla auto refining speedy thinner. Okay, I get this off eBay. It is quite expensive, and it is can give you respiratory problems, so make sure you wear a respirator. I will be when I do this. I also use my normal glue, my Alpha Thixafix. I mix some of that with some of the thinner, so it's like just a bit more consistency than milk. Okay, so it's nice and runny, and we just literally paste it on like a paint, nice and easy. No different technique, just lay it on, but just nice and smooth. You don't want big clumps everywhere. And make sure you go over everything that you're going to put latex on. So you don't have to do the handle, but everything else does need doing. Okay, so we're going to mix that up now. So I've already got a bit of thinner in here, so I just need some glue. Now I'm going to need a fair bit because it's a sword, so and I've also got some other bits that I'll do off stream, so I'll do the lot. Right, that should be more than enough. And now we mix it in. Just watch your eyes, don't let it splash you. You get this stuff in your eyes, you'll know about it. Ideally, you want to be having a respirator on now. I actually have an extractor here. Not a very big one, but it's enough to take the fumes off for the moment. Once I start painting this on, I will be putting the mask on. Right, I've got it to the right thing there. Right, so put my mask on. So I'm not going to be speaking for a bit while I get all this done. Okay, so we have our glue coat on. Now once that dries, we can then start latexing. Okay, so we're just going to let that dry, hang that up to dry, and we'll crack on. Okay, so the glue coat is now dry, so it's dry to the touch, and what we're going to do is a basic latexing. So I've got latex in an air gun. You want high volume, low pressure gun for these. Okay, so we're just going to work ourselves way down. All right, so over your job, start over your job, yeah, and then work your way down like that. Same with all of it, yeah. Just give yourself, doesn't matter that I'm getting the handle. Okay, once I've got all that side, okay, so all right, now once we've got that, we can start working ourselves down the blade. Okay, turn that around. Okay, now there's obviously little bits I'm going to have to go back in and do, but I need both hands for that. So I'll miss the rest of this latexing off and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so this rapier has now had 6 coats of latex on it. Now if I zoom in close enough, you can see it's smoothed out all the pores on the surface. Everything's gone nice and smooth. Same with the blade. Okay, so it doesn't look like a bit of foam anymore. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a black coat to this. Now the black coat is quite simple. Just put it on exactly like you would your latex. Start above your job and then work your way down, or side to side. Yeah, and then all it's going to do is cover everything. You don't have to cover the handle again. Just cover everything and it'll show up everything. Okay, so this has now had its black coat. So as you can see, it's started to thin out again, so it's nice and smooth. Now this black coat will also show you any problems that you've got, any gaps in your foam or anything, so you'll be able to see everything nice and neat. And your blade should be nice and smooth. Okay, so this is now ready for the grey coat. So we'll hook it up again. Again, I apologise because I've only got one set of hands. So another gun with silver in it this time. Again, just start it off. Don't have to be too heavy because this grey will spread. Okay guys, so we're done. The rapier has now had all its black coat and silver coat and latex. So this baby is ready for painting. So you've got a nice smooth finish of grey on there, or silver if you like. Okay, all the way down, even on the basket. So this is now ready for painting. So we'll put that to the side and that will be on the next video. Okay guys, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope that was helpful and I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button. You'll be alerted when I go live with new stuff. You got any questions or any comments, anything you want me to go over again in the comments. You can get me on all the social media platforms which are in the description below. And yeah, thanks for joining me guys. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.